And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, let's continue with number 4. Number 4, direct and indirect questions. It says, look at the conversation extracts, complete these questions, and then check the audio script on page 164. Number 1 is already done for you, so let's take a look at number 1. It says, another question is about housework and cleaning. Remember, you're completing the B's question. So let's take a look at B. Yes, something like who cleans the place where you live now? Okay, take a look at number 2. You need to know they can afford the rent. But you wouldn't ask, could you tell me? And you would have to fill in the blanks. Now, let's continue to letter B. Letter B says, check what you know, look at the questions in exercise 4A, and find A direct question with an auxiliary verb, B, 3 indirect questions, C, a question with a question word as the subject, and D, a short question with a preposition at the end. Alright, now let's take a look at C. It says, circle the correct word in bold to complete the rules for indirect question. Now, the words in bold are the ones that are darker than the rest. Let's take a look at one. Indirect questions are often used when a question is rather personal or impersonal, or to make a question sound more polite or interesting. The words in bold, the ones that you have to choose in order to make this rule true, is personal or impersonal, polite, or interesting. Those are your bold words, okay? Now let's continue with number 5. It says, make sentences with opening phrases. Number 1 is already done for you. Why are you studying English? It's changed to, can you tell me why you are studying English? So, if you take a look at this example, it should bring you back to when I gave you guys your level test, which I basically asked you guys to do the same thing. I gave you a question or a sentence and you had to rewrite it. Let's take a look at number 2. How long do you plan to study? Do you have any idea? How would you guys continue this question? Okay? Now, letter B says, listen and check your answers. Which opening phrase is best for asking a very personal question? What do you guys think? Number 6, a sentence stress. Listen again and underline the main stress syllable in each sentence. Now, don't forget, this is your book. You can underline it, you can highlight it, however you feel most comfortable, okay? Now, I think we will finish with number 7, and it says, A, choose 3 questions from exercise 5 to ask other students, and write 2 more indirect questions of your own. From letter A, I just want you rating your own indirect questions, okay? And in B, it says work in pairs and practice saying your 5 questions. You can practice saying your questions on your own. Now, if you take a look at number 8, we're not going to do this just because it says we have to work in pairs, we have to find a partner, and we have to discuss this. But we will get to this as soon as we get back to class. Alright? So, don't forget that, for example, right now we worked on the student book for lesson 1.1. You should always work with your workbook as well. So if we did the student book 1.1, your workbook in my English lab would be lesson 1.1. Alright? Just an FYI, don't forget to check out the Moodle platform so you can go ahead and reach the other videos that I'm going to upload for you. Okay?